Hello, I'm going to be giving you a brief demonstration on the LGL Edge product. First of all, let's go ahead and assume that our students have completed a DORA assessment as well as a math assessment. In this particular case, I'm going to be showing you a class that has completed DORA and Atom. This is a 4th grade class, so let's go ahead and click on the Instruction Edge 2.0 tab. Now, initially you are put onto the Overview tab. The Overview tab allows me to see some specifications about my class. I can see 9 out of 62 have enrolled in ELA Edge, and 61 out of 62 are enrolled in Math Edge. I can also go ahead and globally turn off Edge for my class, so anyone who's already been enrolled, I can turn on or off. Okay, the other thing about this page, it's also going to be giving us just some general specifications. So we can see when students were enrolled, what assessment they are enrolled with, when they last played, and also their progress. Okay. If we want to enroll some new students, I'm going to come over here and click on the Enroll tab. So let's say there's a few students who I now want to enroll into ELA Edge. So let's go down. Let's take a look at Jacob. Jacob, we see, is not enrolled, and that's why it says Enroll. So we know he is not enrolled, but he did take an assessment on 1/6/2017. So I may say that's a valid assessment and it was recent enough. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Enroll for Jacob. Initially it comes up and I could just accept the enrollment if I want by clicking Enroll Now, or I can click on Edit. Now, based on Jacob's scores, we see that he's been given one lesson at grade 2. If we take a look at grade 3, he's been given a lot more lessons, some sight words, prefix meanings, capitalization, and this is all based on his assessment. At grade 4, he has even more. In grade 5, there's a few more. So essentially, what our system is doing is it's building a customized course specific for Jacob. So let's go ahead and click on Enroll Student. Now we see the Edit button. That means that Jacob has been enrolled. So if I click on it, we'll see this is the custom course he was assigned, 60 lessons, but he doesn't have any data because he hasn't started yet. If I wanted to modify his assignment, I could. I could uncheck any assignment right now. If I feel like, he doesn't really need to work with contractions, I could turn off that lesson by just unchecking it there and then going down and hitting Save Changes. Okay. Back on the Enroll tab, I can also edit an existing student. So let's take a look at Sophia. She has been using Math Edge for a while, so I can click on the Edit button. And we now see the various lessons she's completed and the dates, as well as the specifications. So how many times she played it, for how many minutes, and what her score is. We scroll down, scroll back up. Okay, also the other thing I could do at any point, and this was available in the Overview tab as well as Enroll tab, I could turn off the status. So let's say I decided, well, we're going to be doing retesting this week. I don't want anyone to use Edge. I can click the off button and this would turn off for the entire class. And so when they log into Let's Go Learn login, they would no longer see the activity icons. I'm going to go ahead and turn it back on. Another very useful tool on the Enroll tab are these two buttons, ELA and Math Edge Enrollment. This allows me to enroll my entire class with one click into either ELA Edge or Math Edge. In my particular case, it wouldn't make a lot of sense because it's middle of the year. But if it was the beginning of the year and all of your students just finished their assessments, you can go ahead and click these buttons very easily and enroll everyone at once. Now there's another button here I want to point out, but we will have a separate video that explains this. It's the Update button. But the Update button is if a student has completed a second assessment. So let's say in the fall, I enrolled them with the Atom and they've been using it. And now we took another full Atom assessment in the middle of the year and I want to update their course. I would simply hit this button, right? And that would do that. But again, we have a separate video that will explain the nuances of when to use the Update button. For now, I'm going to continue and go to the Usage tab. Now when I click on the Usage tab, this allows me initially to see how many hours, how many lessons my students have completed. So if I look at this, I can see for my class, Sophia has completed Edge for a total of 6.1 hours, 33 lessons attempted, 26 total completed, etc., etc. We can see the ELA Edge course, she hasn't done any, but she's only worked on the math course, 16 out of 60 lessons. Now, if I wanted to, I could also enter in a date. So if I wanted to do the last 7 days, and then I hit filter, I can now see what their usage was for the last 7 days. Now, in this particular case, I don't see any usage, but it may be because they were on vacation or something else was going on. But again, you could go ahead and adjust it. So let's try the last 30 days. Now we see some usage. Okay. All right, that essentially is an overview of Edge. Don't forget there's 3 tabs. You have the Overview tab, which just gives you a quick snapshot of the status of everyone. The Enroll tab is when you want to enroll new students or you want to edit a course or view some detailed data about specific lessons. And the usage allows us to get information like total time on task, number of lessons that have been completed, and so on and so forth. All right, thank you.